Oh my god, this is February. Hello everyone, it is Heather and I'm back again for a new video. I always dance at the beginning. I'm excited. Today I'm going to be doing the assumptions tag, which is where I got you guys to send in your assumptions about me from watching my videos onto my Instagram, and I'm just going to respond to them and tell you if it's true or false. I know this is so overdone and literally everyone and their mother has done this video, but you know, I just wanted to hop on the bandwagon and do it because I think it's fun, and I like to do videos where I can interact with you guys. So this is one of those. So yeah, let's get started. I got quite a few assumptions, so I'm going to do as many as I can, but there were some repeats and you know, so I'm just gonna do as many as I can, but if I don't get to yours, then I apologize. The first assumption that I got is that I only speak one language, and this would be correct. I only speak English. I've taken French at school for all of high school, but I am definitely not fluent whatsoever. I can barely speak it and barely understand when my teacher speaks to me in it, so that definitely needs some work, but yes, I do only speak one language. The next assumption is that I like cats more than dogs, and this would not be correct because I definitely like dogs more than cats. I am such a dog person and I love cats too. I just love all animals, but I would definitely say that I prefer dogs over cats. So the next one says, I assume that you have a very supportive friend group and that you're fairly popular, and I definitely have a very supportive friend group. My friends are literally the best. I've expressed this so much. I am so lucky to have all of my friends. And yes, they're amazing about everything. They're so supportive. And as for the popular thing, I'm not so sure about that. I wouldn't call myself popular. I have good groups of friends and like I know people, but I wouldn't say that I'm like popular as like, you know. The next one says, I assume that you talk very quietly, and I would say that this is true, and I'm trying not to talk quietly in these videos, and I try to turn the volume up when I'm editing as much as possible, but if it's still too quiet, you guys can let me know. But yes, I am quite a quiet talker. A lot of people have said in the comments that I should do ASMR, so I guess that's a compliment, I don't know. The next assumption is that I am nice to everyone, and I try to be nice to everyone. I don't think that being mean to people is a very good way to go through life, so I try my best to be kind to everyone, but obviously, like, I'm sure there's times where I have said some not so nice things, but everybody has that. But yes, just be kind, guys. I try to do that as much as possible because, you know, who needs hate in this world? That's what I think. The next assumption is that I like girls for their personalities rather than their looks, and I would definitely say that personality does top looks in general. Like, obviously, if someone is beautiful but has a crappy personality, I'm not going to like them. I definitely think that personality is much more important than looks, but I also have to be like physically attracted to the person I'm talking to, sort of thing. So like obviously looks play into it a little bit, but I'm definitely more for personality. The next assumption is that I would rather stay home than go out, and this is 100% true. This is literally, I can't think of anything to better describe me. I love to stay home. I would much rather stay home, watch TV, hang out with my family, hang out with my friends, just like downtime at home, than go to a party or anything like that. Like, that's just not me. I'm definitely more of a homebody. Is that the right word? You know. The next assumption is that I have kissed other girls before, and this is not true. I've only kissed one girl, and that is a lie. I have kissed another boy before, my middle school boyfriend, but that's it. I've only kissed 2 people in my life. The next assumption is the most me thing I've ever read, and it is that I start watching TV shows for gay characters, and this is 100% true. I have definitely done this. I will watch any show, even if there is one episode with gay content in it. So yeah, that's me. If you have any good gay show recommendations, please let me know because I'm always looking for new ones. The next assumption is that I'm more insensitive than sensitive, and I don't think this is very true. I am a very sensitive person. I am quite emotional and I just feel my feelings pretty hard, so I wouldn't say that I am insensitive, and I try to be empathetic towards other people as well. So I would say I am a pretty sensitive person. The next assumption is that I miss my girlfriend so much, and this is 100% true. I miss her more than anything, and I am so excited for when I can see her again, which we're hoping for May for my prom/grad, whatever you want to call it. So I hope I can because I miss her loads. The next one says, maybe it took a while, but you're happy with yourself and your life, and I think this is very true. For a long time, I was struggling with like my sexuality and stuff and finding happiness when things were so hard inside, but I'm finally at a place where I'm comfortable to be myself and I feel like I'm just completely open and I'm the happiest that I've ever been, which is really, really great. And I'm just surrounded by such great people as well. So I am definitely in such a happy place in my life. The next assumption is that I am super tall, and I would say this is sort of false. I'm like 5'5", 5'6", so I'm pretty average for height. So I guess I wouldn't say I'm super tall or super short, just sort of in the middle. The next assumption is that I don't care what people think about me, and I wish I could say this was true, but I feel like everyone cares a little bit what people think of them, and it would be such an amazing thing if everyone in the world could just live their life without worrying about what other people will say, what other people will think, but that's just not the case for most people. And yes, I do sometimes get worried or scared about doing something or saying something because of whatever other people will think, but I'm working on trying to get rid of this because I really shouldn't be living my life like that. So I am trying to improve in that way. The next one is that at times I can be a very stereotypical Canadian, and I would say this is true. Occasionally I will say sorry instead of sorry, and love good old maple syrup and stuff like that, you know. Just a nice little stereotypical Canadian things. A lot likes to make fun of me for the way I say some things or some things that I like because they're so Canadian, but that's just me. The next one is that I am not a morning person, and I would say that this is definitely true. I absolutely hate waking up in the morning if I haven't had enough sleep. So on school days, that is very rough for me, getting up at 6:30 in the morning because I am always exhausted. So yes, I am definitely not someone who wakes up in the morning and is just happy and ready to start the day. It takes me a little bit to get there. The next one is from a girl from my school, and it says that she thought I was scary at first, but I'm actually really nice, and I've gotten that a couple times. I feel like my resting face, I don't think I have like a mean resting face. I feel like I have more of a sad resting face, so maybe people take that as like I'm like don't want to talk to you, but I promise I'm nice. The next one is that I am bisexual, and this is not true. I'm actually gay or lesbian or whatever you want to say. I do not identify as bisexual. The next one is that coming out to my parents was easier than accepting to myself that I was gay, and this is like half true, I guess. Like it definitely took me a long time to accept to myself and to be able to figure out for myself that I was gay. And so I guess I would say it was easier to tell my parents, but it was also really hard, and my parents were the hardest people to tell to because they have all these expectations about me and stuff, and it was very difficult for me, but I guess I would say that accepting it myself was a little bit harder. The next assumption is that I am pretty athletic, and I would love to say that this is true, but I'm actually not. I don't play any sports. I used to dance and play soccer, but now I don't really do any of that. I try to like go out on walks or bike rides, and I've been in and out of doing like stuff like yoga and Pilates, but I wouldn't say that I'm very athletic, constantly working out type of person. The next assumption is that I never have and I never will smoke, and this is true. I've never smoked anything or anything like that, and I don't plan to do it. I mean, things can change, but that's just generally not the type of person that I am, so I would say that that is true, and I probably never will. The next assumption is that I have a dog and nice stairs in my house. I don't have a dog. I wish I had a dog. I freaking love dogs, and if I could have one, that would be amazing, but I don't, and I don't think my stairs are very nice. They're pretty average stairs. I will show them to you guys, and you can decide for yourselves, but I don't think they're nice stairs. The next assumption says that I am shy, but I get more going when I get to know someone, and I would definitely say that this is true. I'm definitely a very shy person when you first meet me, but once I get comfortable around you and get to know you, I can be very outgoing and crazy and wild, so yeah. The next one says that I would move to the US to live with my girlfriend when I'm old enough, and I 100% would definitely do this. That's not our current plan. Our current plan is that she would move here, but like if things change, I would definitely do that, because anything to be with Elia is a yes from me, so we'll just have to see what happens as time goes on. The next assumption is that I started YouTube for money, and I would say that this is untrue, because like I've said before, when I posted my first video, I wasn't planning to make any more videos beyond that, and it was never, when I decided to start continuing and making more videos, it was never about getting money. I don't think I will ever make money from this, but I do it because I enjoy to make videos for you guys, and I just find it so cool to be able to interact with all of you and to make things that other people enjoy. Like, that's so awesome to me, so that is the reason I do it. Definitely not for money at all. The final assumption is that I knew that I was gay just because I didn't like boys and not because I liked a girl, and I guess that this is sort of true, because I started to think about things like being gay because I never had those feelings towards guys, but I also sort of would have little crushes on girls, and it was definitely hard to distinguish if I liked a girl or if it was just like I wanted to be her friend, so it was really hard for me to see. But like, looking back on it, I can definitely pick out like when I've had crushes on girls, and it was before like I knew exactly what was going on. So I would say it was a combination of both of those things. Okay, that was all of the assumptions, or I tried to do all of them. So hopefully that answered some of your questions and got you to get to know me a little bit better. If you have any other questions or anything, you can leave them down below, and I will try my best to answer them. I have left all of my social media at the end of this video and also down below, so you can talk to me on those. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next Wednesday for a new video. You guys are seriously incredible, and I love you so much. Bye, guys!